As some of you may have noticed, my videos on video games have almost vanished. And lately, I've only been talking about movies. Sylvester Stallone movies, of course. In 2024, I really only had 3 videos about video games, along with 1 video about another Sony first-party studio being shut down, 1 live stream, and 1 tiny video that I just made on the fly. My target for the year was 1 a month. Obviously, I was far from that goal, and my issue has been this. I just haven't really been playing video games. Because aside from my day job, which of course I have a day job because YouTube is a hobby, movies have really taken up a lot of my time. And I'm not just talking about Stallone films or just watching films in general, but being in movies or other projects and then trying to make my own films as well. I have posted about some of that here, but I'm always trying to work in that field as well. I try to regularly go to the gym. Hopefully you've noticed some gains. If not, then it's because I like pastry guys here. They're just really yummy. I have a social life. Okay, maybe I lied about that last one. But I try to keep busy, and on the off chance that I do get to play something, I usually just fall back to something like Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Coliseum and just play a match or two. Which brings me to making videos specifically about video games. I do want to make the time to make them, it just requires more of that. Time. I like to go at whatever pace I feel and enjoy my time with the game. You've seen that in Frogun, I was way past the average time of completion. I want to really get a feel for the game, I want to beat it, I want to know what I'm talking about when I make the video. But there's also been a silly mental block along the way. Like, I was thinking about making more topical videos for a while, and by topical I mean relevant to what's happening at the moment. The problem being, I quickly realized that I don't care about what's happening. The gaming industry, or should I say the AAA games, are drifting away from games that interest me, but the nail in the coffin for me was Sony. I was a big fan of Sony and PlayStation, which is part of why I even started trying to make videos in the first place. But ever since the PS4 generation, I felt some disconnect, and it only grew with the PS5, which I don't even own. So why try to stay with what's hot or what's trending? I went through this whole ordeal behind the scenes just to come up with, I'll stick with retro games because that's what interests me. And I went through this whole video just to say that more videos are coming. Maybe once a month is not a realistic timeline, but maybe once every other month might be feasible, and I'll be focusing on what interests me, although flukes can still happen. I tried playing Sonic Lost Worlds because it was in my backlog on Steam, and the new Sonic movie had just come out, so I thought 2 birds, 1 stone. But then I played it and it was just okay, and I've had no interest in going back to it since. Sonic Frontiers does look interesting, but who knows? Maybe I'll just go back to my backlog pile. Lots of possible gems there. So here's looking forward to this year of accomplishments and just plain old fun.